Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and let me commend you and the ranking member for this hearing. This is very good. I guess we should clear the air here and point out that Morgan Chase got $25 billion in TARP funds. So for them to settle for a mere pittance of $2 million based upon, not even providing economic damages to these people, not providing pain and suffering damages, not to mention what they did was illegal. I guess my question for the Council is, under the Service Member Civil Relief Act, which maybe has already been asked, were these military people aware of this act? Was Chase aware of this act?
Well, all these folks had to send the orders, the ones that are members of the class, the 4,000 or 5,000, whatever today's number is. We've heard several different numbers. In our class action, had to send in the orders, had to ask for protection to be a member of the class. So they were aware.
Okay.
And Chase got their orders and got the documents, so they were aware.
In your estimate, just off the record, do you think there's other institutions, financial institutions besides Chase that are doing this?
Well, in a moment, you're going to hear again from this gentleman from Louisiana, an attorney down there that's suing. We talked this morning. He's Bank of America, a number of other financial institutions. He's got individual cases and may very well have class action cases. So it's based on what he tells me, rampant.
Is this Goldman Sachs included in that list?
You'll have to ask him.
Okay. Mr. Chairman, I think at some point it'd probably be useful for you and the ranking member, and I'd be glad, obviously, to sign on for a GAO audit of this problem, or try and bring some kind of inspector general here, which I think would corroborate all this information, but also give it an official overlay, which the Council could use based upon that information. I think that would be helpful for you, wouldn't it?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, so I would recommend at your earliest convenience we send that letter out and get this investigation. I'll just conclude, and thank you, Mr. Chairman, for allowing me to speak. I have to go to another meeting. Obviously, everybody in this room is appalled, outraged by what happened to these military people, and I think that's why many of us serve on the Veterans Committee, because we care so much for our servicemen and women, and we know the sacrifice they're making, and so I'm very glad to lend my support to this investigation and just express my outrage at what happened. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.